Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. Boy, you know what? I never thought I'd have sympathy for Liz Cheney. I never thought Liz Cheney would be the most sane person in the room or the one I would, uh, again, have sympathy for. But I looked at Psalm 56 this morning, and after I watched the news as well, and I thought, Liz, this one's for you. God, have mercy on me because I'm being trampled. All day long, the enemy oppress me. My attackers trample me all day long because I have so many enemies. Exalted One, whenever I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. O God, whose word I praise, I trust in God. I won't be afraid. What can mere flesh do to me? All day long they frustrate my pursuits. All their thoughts are evil against me. They get together and set an ambush. They are watching my steps, hoping for my death. Don't rescue them for any reason. In wrath, bring down the people, God. And it continues. As I've been going through the Psalms every day, I guess I never quite got it before that there's so much talk about enemies. I knew there was a lot about suffering, but enemies comes up over and over and over, and I don't want to dismiss that. I feel badly for the psalmists who lived with that anxiety. But it doesn't always translate into what's, how I would characterize what's going on in my life, which is why I like to pull out Nan Merrill's Psalms for Praying, and that we've been reading for the last few months. And I want to read the first part of Psalm 56 from her, because this one does speak a little more to me, perhaps to you. Be gracious to me, O merciful love, for I dread the power of others. All day long my fears consume me. I am like a doormat that people step upon. To oppose another's will seems too much for me. Now when I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. In you, O guide and comforter, I find the strength to act. Because what can others do to me? I don't know that I feel there's some powers against me today or that I dread the power of others. Although, if we had a different president, I would live in that kind of constant fear and dread of power. But perhaps there's something today that you are living in dread of, and something that feels completely out of your control. You know what? When I feel like I'm stuck and that I have no control, I can fall into a period of situational depression. So always grateful that I have things like, or we have things like the Psalms to go, oh, okay. In you, O God and Comforter, give us strength to act. Truly, what can others do to us? Pray that God is with you today and that you have a grateful day. Bye. Oh, and Liz Cheney, hang in there.